Just, focus in, finish the job. Regardless who was out there, we just had a job to do.
Sometimes these games are won earlier in the game. You had a huge run in the second quarter. What was the key to just being able to take advantage of that moment?
I think we just kept our foot on the gas. We applied pressure. They just put different and weird lineups out there, and they had a little momentum going, but we did what we had to do. We did enough to win tonight.
How much of a challenge can that be? Do all this prep work thinking Randall's going to play and maybe more and Mirotic, and then all of a sudden those guys aren't on the floor. How do you guys deal with that?
Well, you just got to learn. You got to learn guy tendencies on the go. Figure out the guys that they're throwing in there. Learn the personnel on the fly, kind of. And, we regardless who's in, who's out, every team has a principle that they play by. And, that was their key: play fast, play pick and roll. Regardless of AD, Mirotic, Julius was out there. They was going to pick and roll and try to play early into the shot clock, which they did. They did. But again, we did enough.
Paul, what are your thoughts on getting selected as an All-Star starter?
Completely, honored, grateful, not only for the state of Oklahoma, but for the world to vote me. Can't thank the fans enough for, being in my corner, being behind me all season long.
A little bit different than last year. You had a little bit different last year where you didn't make it initially and you got it late. This year you're voted as a star. This kind of shows the growth in last year's show.
Yeah, I think the growth of this team, my comfort level, being around these guys, it's an award, or not an award, but it's an accomplishment that I think we all can kind of share. I'm the one going as of now. Russ will be with me, but it's an accomplishment I can have. I couldn't get it without, playing with this group here, honestly. They helped me and pushed me. And, it's the reason, the fans have enjoyed my play.
Paul, the West is tough, and the competition in the front court is really stiff. Does it mean something? It's the first time in the West to be named a starter. Is that special?
Absolutely. When I got traded here, it was almost, people thought it was going to be the end of me being an All-Star coming out to the West. But God is good.
Paul, do you worry about you guys playing down to the competition the last 2 or 3 weeks when you're playing teams that either shorthanded or you really got an edge on? You sort of mess around with them most of the game. Is that a concern to you?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It's not really concerning. We put this team away. We just let our foot off the gas a bit. But again, we did enough.